Hello, this is group number 9 made up of Isabel, Alessandro, Alex, Beste, and me, Fatima. We will present to you innovation opportunities in biofuel production industry. So, as you see here, we will be covering several key topics in our presentation. I personally will begin with a new overview of the biofuel production industry, focusing especially on renewable energy derived from biomass. We will treat, we will explain our customer experience map, trends in the biofuel industry, the design thinking, the ideas we brought from this analysis, also from the business model, and finally, I will explain our technology proposal. So, before we dive in, I would like to briefly highlight the importance of biofuel production in reducing the greenhouse gas emissions and enhancing energy independence and also providing sustainable support for key sectors as transportation, aviation, and so on.
Okay, so first of all, thanks to Fatima for the introduction. Now I'm gonna review the customer experience map, which this allows us to identify, to study first the already known problems and to identify new problems in the outgoing analysis. First of all, we know that the quality and performance is one of the first problems because of the challenges in fuel consistency affecting vehicle performance. Also, the cost and availability, such as price fluctuations and limited access to it. And the last one would be infrastructure compatibility, because this would be meaning like the adaptability of the current engines to biofuel, which is not that easy and would imply a lot of changes in the whole chain. Also identify two more issues in the analysis, which would be the environmental concerns, such as, for example, the sustainability issues that comes with certain feedstocks that should be studied, and we would need to understand how to deal with them. Also, the job and economic impact. Creating this new biofuel would mean displacing a lot of economy from other sectors and employment potential in rural areas versus the competition with food resources.
So let's continue with the trends in biofuel industry. And today I will be talking about some of the big trends and opportunities in Spain's biofuel industry. It's a growing part of our efforts to make energy cleaner and more sustainable. And as you can see, there are two key trends. And first, let's look at the technological advancements. There have been a lot of improvements in how we make biofuels, and new methods like lignocellulosic conversion and hydrothermal liquefaction and let us turn a wider variety of plants and waste into fuel. And these methods help make biofuels cheaper and also easier to produce. And here in Spain, where we are trying to rely less on imported fossil fuels, these advances are important. And they help us shift toward renewable energy and make biofuels a stronger part of our energy supply. And next, let's talk about government policies. Spain's biofuel industry follows rules set by the European Union, like the Renewable Energy Directive, and which are encourages countries to use more renewable energy in transportation. And at the national level, we have policies like lawyer degree law, and it promotes renewable energy and make it easier to use biofuels. And these laws don't just support biofuel use, and they also require us to reduce greenhouse gases to fight climate change. And in other words, there is a solid push for biofuels, and these rules create a pathway for us to make real progress. And thirdly, environmental awareness. It is also a big driver. Biofuels can help lower greenhouse gas emissions by replacing fossil fuels in vehicles. However, producing biofuels comes with some challenges. because it can use a lot of water, compete with food production, and sometimes affect land use, and it can harm biodiversity. For biofuels to be truly sustainable, we need to be careful about these impacts and meet certain environmental standards. So let's switch to opportunities. As you can see, there are two opportunity I will mention, and let's talk about first. One of the biggest is innovation in feedstock. Scientists are researching new types of materials to make biofuels like algae and waste products. These don't compete with food and they could make biofuel production more sustainable. There's also research on improving crop yields for biofuels. Algae-based biofuels are especially promising because they could be more sustainable than the biofuels we use today. And finally, there is a focus on making production more efficient. We are seeing new techniques to reduce water and energy use in biofuel production, along with better ways to manage waste. And these optimizations help lower costs and make biofuels cleaner to produce, which is essential if we want to make biofuels a bigger part of our energy mix. And in summary, new technologies, supportive regulations, and environmental awareness are all helping Spain's biofuel industry grow. By exploring new materials for biofuel and making production more efficient, biofuels can become an important part of Spain's clean energy future.
Okay, let's now switch to design thinking. In our design thinking, we came up with the three best innovation ideas. First, database for quality control. Two, mobile biofuel stations. Three, customized feedstocks. Regarding database for quality control, the innovation consists in implementing a comprehensive database system that collects, stores, and analyzes data on biofuel quality at every production stage. This database will track variables like feedstock composition, processing conditions, and final fuel properties. By centralizing quality data, producers can standardize quality, quickly identify issues, and ensure compliance with industry standards. This innovation would reduce production waste and improve efficiency, enhancing both the economic and environmental sustainability of biofuels. Additionally, a robust quality database builds trust among consumers and regulatory bodies, supporting biofuels' reputation and facilitating broader market adoption. Regarding mobile biofuel stations, innovation consists in developing mobile biofuel stations that can transport and distribute biofuels in regions where permanent fuel infrastructure is lacking, such as remote rural areas. These stations could be designed as portable units, making biofuels accessible to underserved communities or regions where transportation costs are high. Mobile stations allow biofuels to reach a wider audience, enhancing energy accessibility in rural areas and promoting biofuel usage across different regions. This approach lowers the transportation costs associated with traditional fuel supply chains and can make biofuel more convenient and affordable for consumers. Furthermore, mobile stations create a flexible, resilient fuel network that can adapt quickly to supply or demand changes, making them valuable during emergencies or in underserved markets. Regarding customized feedstocks, the innovation consists in developing specialized feedstocks tailored to regional resources and environmental conditions. Customized feedstocks can be derived from local agricultural residues, forestry waste, or even urban organic waste, depending on the area's strength. This innovation maximizes the use of available resources while reducing dependency on specific crop types or imported materials. Customized feedstocks provide cost savings by using locally sourced materials, which minimizes transportation costs and reduces greenhouse gas emissions from long distances shipping. This flexibility also enables biofuel producers to adapt their processes to different market demands or environmental conditions, strengthening supply chain resilience. Additionally, using diverse feedstocks can help avoid competition with food resources, making biofuels a more sustainable option for the future.
Brief overview of Neste's business model, which is the company we have chosen. Neste primarily focuses in producing renewable diesel and sustainable aviation fuel, which we will call SAF, using waste-based feedstocks like used cooking oil and other waste fats. Their main customer segments are airlines, logistics, and environmentally conscious consumers looking to reduce their carbon footprint. Neste's value propositions include providing high-quality renewable fuel options backed by sustainable certifications and offering long-term contracts that support clients' environmental goals. For comparison, an alternative model is BP's broader energy mix. BP has adopted a broader approach to renewable energy. While BP has expanded into green hydrogen, solar, and wind, they still partly relied on fossil fuels. Neste, on the other hand, has focused exclusively on sustainable biofuels. BP's strategy allows them to diversify across different types of renewable energy sources, which could give them resilience and access to different revenue streams. However, Neste's focused strategy gives them a unique edge in the biofuel market, establishing them as specialists and leaders in renewable diesel and SAFs. Now, let's dive into some of the exciting opportunities that Neste has to keep pushing the boundaries in renewable energy. The first one is investing in emerging technologies. Imagine a future where biofuels aren't just made from waste fats but from fast growing algae that don't compete with food supplies and can thrive in all sorts of environments. Algae are incredibly efficient. They produce a high yield of biofuel on a small amount of land, even in challenging conditions. For Neste, tapping into algae as a future feedstock could really cement its role as a pioneer in renewable energy. This is about staying ahead of the curve and ensuring that they're prepared to scale sustainability as the global demand for biofuel rises. The second idea would be enhancing quality control needs. We all know that when it comes to fuels, quality and consistency are everything. Neste could build even more trust by investing in advanced monitoring systems that continuously check the quality of their biofuels. Think of it like having a biofuel quality guarantee that customers can rely on. This type of transparency not only builds confidence among clients, especially airlines and logistic companies who relied on these fuels, but also sets Neste apart as a brand dedicated to quality. Finally, we will focus on market potential in remote areas. One innovative idea for Neste is the concept of mobile biofuel stations, essentially bringing renewable fuel directly to remote or unserved area. These mobile stations could help areas that don't have established fuel infrastructure to access clean energy more easily. Imagine the positive impact this could have on rural logistics companies or a small business in isolated regions. They'd suddenly have the option to go green too. It's an exciting prospect that could open up a whole new customer base for Nestle, while also promoting sustainability in parts of the world that might otherwise be left behind. So, in summary, this with a focus on these forward-thinking ideas, Nestle can continue leading the charge in renewable energy solutions.
In this final slide, I'll present our proposed technology. After researching and analyzing, we have selected algae-based biofuel production as our focus. We would like to highlight the unique qualities of algae as a renewable feedstock and made us to choose it as a feedstock. It grows quickly, has a high yield, and requires a minimal land. So these characteristics gives a strong potential for reducing the carbon emissions more effectively than the traditional biofuels. One application that we thought could be useful, this technology proposal, is on using the algae-based biofuel for the aviation sector. This could significantly lower the emissions in the transportation sector, being a promising direction for our future. So, thank you for your attention, and I hope this catches your interest. Thank you.